What's up, y'all? Anyway, I'm here at the Roseroom. It's located right here on your map. And we're going to do the Roseroom quest. It's a quest line. It consists of 4 different parts. And it rewards a unique set of armor and some unique armor plans. And some other stuff that's really cool. Some outfits, some other stuff. But anyway, I'm coming here after the fact that I've already recorded this. It took me over a week to record this, so I put a lot of time into it. But you know, hey, I enjoy that stuff. But if you find the video, if you find it helpful, maybe think about hitting that subscribe button. Especially if you want to come back and see some more of my weeklies, dailies. Some hidden quests, some hidden items that most people don't even know exist on the map. I've got some videos for stuff like that. But, you know, a lot of work went into this. If you do like the video, be sure and slap that like button, guys, because it helps the channel a great deal. It helps the video get out there so other people can see it. But with that being said, let's go in here and show you how you start this quest. So, in order to start this quest, which I've already started, so it's not going to allow me to start the quest. But if you walk up to any Roseroom sign that you can find, yeah, like this one says read. And anyway, you can do these. They've got these in train stations. They're scattered pretty much all over Appalachia. So if you see this, go ahead and punch that, read it, and it'll let you start the quest. And anyway, y'all enjoy. It's telling us that we need to watch the performance. Also, I was going to go ahead and let y'all know, I'm going to cut a lot of the dialogue in this because this is a really, really long quest. And right now I'm going to cut my dialogue, so let's get on with it.
The neon lights.
Hey, you got a great voice, lady. Wish I could stay awake to hear it.
Excuse me? Just who do you think you're speaking to?
Oh, shut it, Connie. You're always starting crap.
I got the right to say what I mean. Your fancy jazz is putting me to sleep.
Really? Now I don't know what indignities you and this country thrift store are forced to survive out here.
Hey, I scavenged these threads from Charleston landfill, fair and square.
You're living in a bubble, lady. The wasteland ain't no place for some schnazzy pre-war nightclub.
Get out of my club! Get out! Out!
Oh, jeez Louise. You don't have to tell me twice.
By the way, your singing sucks anyway.
Ah, the nerve!
If you feel inclined, could you keep an eye out? Maybe, if it's necessary, handle a fight? But keep a low profile about it so Mom doesn't freak out. I'd really appreciate it. Right, of course not. I wouldn't expect you to. Head's just all over the place lately. This is what I can spare. Go ahead and join the audience. If nothing happens, then, you can enjoy the show just like everyone else. I hope that's the case, but, you know, better safe than sorry. And thank you. I do really appreciate the help.
Welcome to...
I can't listen to this baloney no more. Let's light this place up.
God damn it!
Everyone
Did
duck!
you see me give the goddamn signal?
Like hide and seek's over.
I was just starting to enjoy it. Don't bum around.
Got enough guys!
Life for a life. I got no blood in you, building. You got
We live to fight another day.
What in God's name is happening?
I mean, really. What does on my signal mean to you? Does it mean whatever the hell you want? Didn't turn out well for them. What about me, huh? condemned to death by the stupidity of others. It was simple. Wait for all the Russos to be in the room together. Shoot on my signal. Couldn't follow either one. Almost makes me happy to be put out of my freaking misery. Wouldn't you like to know?
Whoever it was, they're wasting their time sending you all this way.
Hey, I told them the same thing, lady. Starting to think they wanted to get rid of me, too.
Vincenzo, what did you do?
What? Really? You of all people are gonna point your finger at me?
Guess every one of you nutsos has a reason to be afraid of payback from Atlantic City. Sleep tight, Russos. I may not be the last to come for you.
She's got the shakes. Could be she's danced with the devil. You're my own mom. Don't talk to me like...
Crap. I think you're right.
Those who fancy themselves part of the Atlantic City high life have access to a special intoxicant. They drink the devil's blood. I should have paid more attention. Must be the stress of the move got to her.
You say that now? All of this was your idea. We're so busy dealing with your problems, there's no room for anyone else.
Is that really how you feel, Vincenzo?
Yes, it is 100% absolutely how I feel.
After everything I've done for us, everything I've sacrificed. Unbelievable.
Well, pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Russo's Haven. How do you like the festivities? Blood of the devil? No, that doesn't sound like something anybody should be drinking. What should you do? About what exactly? I can't help you if you don't tell me what the problem is. Hitman? What hitman? Have you been watching too much television? My daughter. Oh, you know, I still remember catching little Abby with a pack of candy pilfered from the convenience store. So clever. And so stubborn. I never thought that she would, were we talking about somebody? Going already? But you just said hello.
I need to ask you something crazy. Because you don't really know us, and really, from what you've seen so far, have no reason to trust us. But my sister is in trouble, so I'm going to ask. Could you fly to Atlantic City and bring back a dose of devil's blood?
You make the second part of that sound like a simple ask.
I did say it was crazy. But please, and I really mean it, it'd be a bad idea for any of us to go back there right now.
So cold.
If newcomers like us could even negotiate a flight in the first place. You're not joking, right? Oh, you can pull this off. Abby needs you to. Please, just let us know as soon as possible if anything goes wrong.
Get away.
I'll do whatever I can for her in the meantime.
Okay. So, all the world's a stage. Opportunity knocking is done.
What's that?
See what we got. We got an outfit and civil engineering helmet.
Concoction people drink around here. Nukashine?
Now we're starting all the world's a stage. Alright, y'all. So we went to the White Springs. Evelyn showed up and showed her hind end. And then we talked to Jeremiah Hopkins. And anyway, so now we're in Atlantic City. So let's see what happens here.
Oh, did it always smell like this? You would think in a city, people could find a civilized place to relieve
The dialogue in this
themselves.
thing just drives me crazy.
The best vet I can give you is a fellow named Stanley Soriano. He spends all his free time at the High Rollers Lounge in the Neapolitan Casino. Stan is a weak link. Make him feel important, and he'll serve up practically anything on a silver platter. Don't wait up for me. Or actually, do. One should always have an escape plan.
Okay, so we're gonna head over here and see Stanley, and I'll bring y'all right back. Okay, so we found the High Rollers room. It looks like Stanley's in there. Let's talk to this guy.
The High Rollers Lounge has an exclusive entry policy. You're not on the list. You mean to tell me that other guy wasn't Stan's chaperone? Better get in there quick. I think there's a game going already.
Anyway, so that's one way to get in there.
Go on through.
There's another way. If you don't have the dialogue, the intelligence or the charisma or whatever in your dialogue, I will show you how to get there real fast.
Always wins, huh?
I love your vacation wear.
It doesn't. Everyone's in a twist over Conchata giving.
If you come in here,
I think I'll head down
come into this office right here, the manager's office, and you come right over here. There's a set of keys usually laying right there. So anyway, I've already picked up the keys. So anyway, if you go over here and you go to this door right here, should just be able to open the doors, and then you're in here. So anyway, that's the other way to do it. So I'm gonna talk to him, see what he wants, and then I'll bring y'all right back. Okay, so anyways, I talked to Stan. Stan told me to go to the casino quarter and get in a show. And you have to go through a manhole to get in here. So anyway, we're going to head over there. If I can find it. Yeah, there we go.
You know one thing I don't miss? Driving.
It's so small down here. I need greater heights.
So I may end up cutting this video into 2 parts. I don't know yet, just depending. It's really hard to get all the dialogue cut out of this. But anyway, we'll figure it out one way or another.
What am I supposed to do with all this free time and no work in television?
Okay, so here's the Showman's Pier. This is where we need to be. Let's talk to this guy and see what he's got to say.
Welcome, welcome. Here to be amazed, shocked, and entertained? Well, tonight, as our lucky 13th customer, you will get all of that and more for free. Congratulations. That it is. Opening night for our shining young star. Please head straight inside to the stage and take care not to enter restricted areas. We may be a bit late tonight, as we are still awaiting the arrival of one of our cast members. The show simply cannot start without our star clown. Trust me, they are worth the wait. Please enjoy the show.
Okay, I'm gonna head in there and I will bring y'all back when we get something rolling. Okay, so when you come in, if you go, you wander around through there, just keep going straight, and then you'll come backstage and you'll see a star on the door, and that's where you need to be, right here. And let's read this note real quick. I'll leave y'all room to time to pause. Okay. Anyway. So we're gonna be the clown. So now we need to look for Zed. Anything in there? I'll take that. Anyway, so I'm gonna roll through this, and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, I've been asked to. Zed asked me to go to this show and start. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this. Probably not gonna finish this up here because I'm trying to cut it down as much time as I can.
Please welcome to the stage the funniest, the wackiest, the most diabolical star clown. This zany jokester never shies from a good gag, even at their own expense. But why don't I let them show you what I mean?
Boy, these are some corny jokes. Okay, this is going to take a little while because this is actually not the easiest thing in the world to hit, but you're going to have to throw these pies at the clowns, and I'll bring y'all back when this is pretty much over. Okay, at this point, you have to make a decision, and the decision doesn't affect the outcome of the mission. I've done it both ways. So, and there's a lot of family drama that you have to deal with in between this. I'm trying to keep this video short, as short as I can keep it. So,
and don't you dare gut me. This? It isn't at all what it looks like. My costume. The layers! Oh, it's over! Mother! It's over! Oh, fooled myself. They all see it. Oh, I've got to get out of here. Where can I hide?
Who is that wearing my oversized shoes? You think just anyone can honk and giggle? You made me a punchline!
and then we'll go see the dude and get the blood. He's right up here.
I heard the news. Showmen are gonna have his head. Probably would have been nicer to cut off a limb or two. As promised, a taste of the devil himself. Now, don't you go blabbing about where you got it. Stan's got a tight ship to steer. Now don't you forget what Stan did for you. Capiche?
So anyway, we're gonna return to the Roseroom and I'll bring y'all back.
I've tried to get answers from him about all kinds of things. But if he knows something about Devil's Blood, it has to still be in there somewhere. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. Look, I know it's awkward, but would you try talking to him? Hey. Thanks. You saved my sister's life.
Okay. So,
all right,
now we're doing Honor Bound next.
You're really asking?
Of course, darling.
So what we did is we gave her the Devil's Blood, and but now we have to go look for an antidote.
Think out of a mess, it's your mother. Never mind that there's usually another one waiting. We'll tackle that when we get to it.
Yeah.
And I leveled up.
Won't we?
Civil Engineering Armor Helmet we got last time. This time we got left arm, right arm.
Does anyone want to drink in these godforsaken hills?
We got that a while back. And so we got the Performer's Headwear and the Performer's Outfit. So anyway, that's what you got on this one. I will bring y'all back. So we went and spoke to Antonio, and I think that's his name. And he's still not right. So we need to talk to Vin now.
So what did Pop have to say? Anything comprehensible? Pop. So he's not totally gone. Well, that's reassuring. Or upsetting. Haven't decided yet, and don't have time to. Well, if he won't help us, we'll need more of a Hail Mary. I agree. Ever since Abby mentioned Pop, I've been racking my brain, trying to remember anything he might have told me. I remember he would take business trips to the city center. That's government territory, so it always struck me as out of character. He told us he had a warehouse there. Never said what it was for, and I never found out either. If he really was involved with Devil's Blood, though, maybe that place has something to do with it. Maybe the family is keeping stock there. Even an antidote if we're lucky. Glad you agree. I know it's a long shot, but it gives us a starting point. Alright, we'll need to borrow that vertebrate of yours again. I'm coming with you this time. We'll fly into downtown, and I'll get us in contact with an old friend of mine familiar with the rumors. She'll know where to go from there.
And no hope of a salon. I'm deteriorating.
Okay. You have to jump through some hoops. But after you get those hoops jumped through, then it's going to lead you into a warehouse. So, anyway, we are now in the warehouse. It says we need to go to this computer. I'll take that bubblegum. So, that took care of that. Anyway, we're gonna head over there and talk to Vin, and then I will bring y'all back. So we had to jump through some more hoops. Just to let you know, it is wise to either have marsupial or a jetpack in order to get up here. You can do it without it, but it makes it a little easier. So what you'll have to do is turn some different valves on these over here in a certain order, and it's just easier to jump onto them than it is to try to walk through here. Anyway.
Let's get in there.
So now we got the chem lab open, and we need to go in the chem lab. I will take that typewriter. I heard something in here. Oh well, it's not that important, is it? Seven. Oh.
We did it. The plan worked. Okay, now we just need to look around and see if there's a cure stashed here somewhere. Now, it looks like there's another floor to this place. Let's get up there and take a look.
Okay. See where Vin's going.
Well, who do we have here?
Hey, look. I just work here, okay? I don't want any more trouble. Take what you want, but don't hurt me. Me? I'm Jean. I cook blood for the family. Not my first choice, but it has its perks. Wait, why am I answering your questions? Who are you? What are you doing here? Cure for devil's blood addiction? That info is what we call classified. You'll have to make me an offer better than the kneecaps I'll lose for telling you. Wasn't always that way. In the good old days, before I was caged up like a lab rat, we used a pure, organic compound. But times have changed.
But if you had that organic compound, you could create an antidote? Can't we get it for you?
Well, maybe if you could get it. Well, good luck with that. Even I don't know where it comes from. Only the original creator does. And he's long gone. Conchita Lombardi drove him into exile when she took power. Might have even whacked him by now. So unless you happen to know where Tony Russo is hiding out, you aren't getting your cure. Sorry, pal.
My father? Damn it, Pop. I knew you had something to do with this. Just not what...
Wait... Tony is your dad? The mafia boss Antonio Russo? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're Vinny? I really am losing my kneecaps.
Seems like we owe my father another visit. Senile or not. We have to get him to cough up some info if we want to save Abby.
Senile? Oh, kid! Did you really fall for that act? That man's sharp as a carving knife. He was barking orders right up until he fled. Never a hint of forgetfulness. Oh, I won! He's been pulling the wool over your eyes, Vin. I'm just sad to see you fell for it.
He... What? There's no way. Unless... I was pretty busy. And I'd been away from home, working for the Munis for a while. Did I just take it for granted? You're right. We need to head home and confront my father. Do whatever it takes to make him admit he's been playing us, or dig up something that could lead to a cure. I know this was a lot to go through, but thank you again for doing this. I'll meet you at home when you're ready.
So, what do we get this time? Got the legs. Anyway, so we start Sins of the Father, so we're gonna head over there and I will bring y'all back. Okay, we're back at the Roseroom.
Ladies, I do wish that I could help you, but this devil's blood sounds very dangerous.
Just cut the crap! Your acting's not even good. Frankly, it's embarrassing that we fell for it for so long.
What?
They kind of mad at that dude.
What's going on? What is this is all very overwhelming.
Ven, where did you hear that Dad is faking?
I met one of his old business partners, Jean. She told me everything. Pop's been faking senility to get out of AC so that Concerta Lombardi can't have him killed. That's why those hitmen showed up at the Roseroom. Our friend here can back me up.
Is this true? I wish I could say I can't believe it. But, God, Dad, really? This was the first thing your brain went to? To fake dementia?
And this cursed nightclub. All that nonsense you gave me about an Appalachian nightlife. Ah, just another falsehood. No one makes a fool out of me, Antonio Russo.
The only one making a fool out of you is yourself, Evelyn. All of you.
Wonder how long that's been building up.
I was playing hooky. You think it's because I like walking around like a dried prune asking what day of the week it is, huh? I had a target painted on my back by the damn mob.
Would you rather have a senile father or a dead one, huh? Yeah. Thought so.
I just wanted a dad. Period.
You can write a novel on why you're innocent later. How about we talk about what we're going to do for Abby?
Hey, let's not overreact now. It's just a little indulgence, right? Who doesn't have a vice these days, huh? She looks fine.
Oh, I've married a Shakespearean villain, haven't I? Our daughter is dying, Antonio.
Why? Oh, would you quit the melodrama for just a few seconds, Evelyn, for the sake of...
For once, she's not being dramatic. According to Jean, Abby needs a pure sample of devil's blood to make an antidote for her withdrawal symptoms. And you're the only one who knows how to get it.
God's sake. You had to go for the one chem you couldn't come off of. What's the matter with you? All right, Peter Gallery. There's something you all need to see. Come with me.
I've seen one of these before stalking around the city center. Not something I'd want to piss off, I'll say that much.
We started seeing these fellas show up around 10 years ago. Devils, we called them. They're still pretty rare. Elusive.
Then why do you have this?
You tell me, honey. Would the showman pay top dollar for a freak show devil corpse?
And embalming this thing was the answer. Oh, what a ridiculous idea from a ridiculous man.
I'm ridiculous, Miss Prima Donna? What wasn't ridiculous was this fella's blood. I originally took it to Jean to get it embalmed, you know, promised her a small card. But any dreams of a sideshow attraction disappeared when we realized the tantalizing properties of its blood.
Does this mean you still have a sample of its blood? We need to get it to Jean as soon as possible.
It just so happens I do. If what you're saying is true, then we need to act now on an antidote. I'll take Abby and your friend here to Jean. No, what a tag-alongs. The damn mom's gonna be swarming our tails the whole way. Concerta will know I'm back the second we touch ground on Jersey soil.
All right, 10 secs to take.
Okay, looks like I have to travel back to the flooded city center.
Songwriters around here. I may be doomed to search
I will bring y'all back. Okay, we're back.
Right. When? Will there be a reward involved? Possibly some blood?
Sure there will. You'll get the gift of continuing to live. The greatest gift of all.
Right! Oh, I forgot how generous you are, Antonio. Oh, a witness. Good. I mean, hello again. Right. Do you have the sample?
Yeah, but this here is liquid gold. Don't break it.
Give it here.
Hey, Maran, can we maybe speed up the process here?
Dad, just wait.
No. This isn't good. This is the opposite of good. What is that? Bad? Right. Bad.
What's the problem here?
I wasn't expecting this. This has profound implications, and I don't know where.
Just spit it out already. My daughter is dying, and we don't have the time for you to have your little eureka moment.
The sample you brought me isn't pure enough to make an antidote with. What? You're not gonna believe me, but that wasn't the real Jersey Devil. If such a thing even exists, that is. This is juvenile blood. The one you killed was just a child.
What? So you mean the ones we see coming out of the barrens is just... it's... children? Then, how big's the father? Huh? Or the mother? Well, it's hard to tell with these things.
I don't know. No one's ever seen it before. Well, lived to tell about it, that is. The quantity of neural proteins present in the blood sample isn't fast enough to qualify this as an adult. But if there's a juvenile, that means there's a parent. An adult would have blood potent enough to craft an antidote.
Hey, Egghead. How do we draw an adult devil out?
That I can help with. We've got enough here that I can make fake devil pheromones. If you can bring the pheromones to high points in the city center, maybe the scent will draw the devil out of the barrens.
This is probably another spot where the jetpack will come in handy.
I forgot.
Okay, what's the closest one? Closest one, closest one. 62 this way. I think there's mobsters on about every one of these.
So, how big do you think this thing is? Think I could take him?
I wish they'd give me my distance again. That was nice. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna go place these things and I will bring y'all back. Anyway, guys, after a long, exhausting conversation with Antonio, we're finally going after the Jersey Devil. So, anyway, let's see if we can find him. And I know last time I was on a lower level character on this thing, I died. So, this thing packs a punch. And he hides in this place over here. It makes it really hard to get to him. So. Okay, they got me. Okay, he's drawn out this time, so we're gonna see if we can keep him drawn out. Go to a higher vantage point, maybe. These headshots are doing pretty good. Cheesing it. That thing was regenerating as fast as I was hitting it, wasn't it? Okay, where's Antonio? Okay. He's right here. Make sure everything's dead before we do this. Last time I did this and everything wasn't dead, we got attacked and I had to come back and restart. So anyway.
Oh, look at all that blood! Pure devil blood! Do you know how much this shit is worth? I'll tell you what, kid. Why don't you take a little more than you need?
It'll take longer, sure, but Abby's waited this long already. I'm sure she could last a bit longer, and I can take the rest back to Jean and make an exclusive line of elite blood. We could make a killing off it.
What a turd.
But there's... Well,
It doesn't matter which route you take here, you get the same outcome either way.
You might be right there. Maybe I'm losing my grip on myself. I'm getting too old to chase these caps, kid. I don't know how much time I got left. The mob aside, I might as well spend the rest of it trying to make it right with my kids, right? Just take enough for Abby, all right? Just leave the sucker to his own devices.
I guess he wasn't happy that we knocked him down, huh? So anyway.
We should get back to Abby as soon as possible, and thanks, kid, for showing me the way. It's the dawn of a new era, huh? No time for chit-chat. We gotta get her cured ASAP.
I didn't think my dad had, you know, feelings.
Okay, a little close there, a little close. Let me stand over here. You stand over
I
there.
hope this works. Don't like that there ain't no guarantees, but
You're back.
that's just life.
Did you get the sample? And, will there be any leftovers? Just one moment. I need to engineer the antidote. Are you sure you want this, Abby? No more blood. Forever.
Put a sock in it, Jean.
I guess he just slung that out there.
All right. This should be good. Ready, Abby?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
I'm right here with you, kiddo. Well, do you feel any different?
I don't know. Not really. Wait. I feel... The craving is dying down. It's not as intense.
You should feel some immediate relief. But it'll take weeks for the symptoms to fade completely. It'll only get better from here on out. Not worse.
Thank you, Jean. I should be thanking you the most. Without you, I'd still be... I don't want to think about what might have happened to me. That means a lot to hear. I never considered that anyone cared about whether I lived or died. I guess a lot of people do.
Anything for you, Abby. It better prove to you that I'm here for you. You ready to go home now, kiddo?
Yeah, Dad. I'm ready. Would you meet us there? You've been with us the whole way, so it wouldn't feel right to part ways here. I'm sure Ven wants to thank you too. Thank you. It means a lot to me.
Okay, I'm gonna return. I will bring y'all back. Okay, we're back at the Roseroom to meet with the Russos. Let's see what they have to say.
To roll out the red carpet for us, bud. We're back. The devil coughed up his cure, and Abby is right as rain.
Thank God.
I know this has been a roller coaster. Having you looking in from the outside, it shed light on a lot of things. But I'm hopeful for the future.
I actually have something I want to talk to you all about. This has been on my mind for a while. Ever since we came to Appalachia, I've missed working with the Munis. I don't know if I've ever actually had the chance to express it before. But that work, it meant a lot to me. Helping people, making a difference that doesn't just get washed away by the next problem. I'm not ready to leave it behind. After this, I'm going back to Atlantic City. I hope you can understand.
Every bird flies the nest, son. If this is your time, then so be it.
Oh, Vincenzo. You really are all grown up. I only hope we've spent enough time together that you won't forget me.
I'm glad you're doing this, Ven. I'll miss you. Really miss you. But you deserve to do what makes you happy.
Whew, it feels really weird to talk about myself.
Oh, you'll get better with practice. I certainly did.
Yeah, maybe a little too good. Don't you think, honey?
You know you love it.
All right. Family meeting's over. As for you, our doors are open. Least we can do in return for your assistance with family matters. Maybe one of these days, we'll even have a happy hour worth inviting you to.
Okay, what did we get there?
You need something too?
Torso and the Jersey Devil plushie. Nice. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to camp, and I will bring y'all back.
I won't be caught dead serving that ring.
Okay, guys, we've completed it. So, like I said, there was a lot of work went into that. And I know it's a long video. I may break it up into 2 different parts. So, we'll just have to see. But if you did enjoy the video, please consider hitting that like button for me. If you want to come back and see some more content like this, or other content like Hidden Quest, stuff like that, be sure and hit that subscribe button. Helps the channel out a great deal, and I greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, y'all take care of yourselves out there, guys and girls, and have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it may be, and we'll catch y'all on the flip-flop. Later.